Hi guys, it's Steve from Haunted Curiosities Television. And first up today we have this bowl. This is called the Bowl of Enki. We called it something else earlier. It was kind of funny, but I don't really remember what we called it. But anyhow.
It's a conjuring bowl.
It's a conjuring bowl. And you can see the guy here.
Here, you can put it down. I'll zap it. I'll zap them big old ears. No, you better. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So how do you do it, Steve?
So what you want to do with this bowl is if you look over the top there, there's a hole. There's a hole. You want to put some incense in there and burn the incense. And what it's going to do is it's going to conjure Enki or Enkai. I really don't know how to say it because I'm not Sumerian. Obviously, I'm here in the 21st century. But Dee Dee's dancing around like a fool. But what you want to do is you put your incense in there and you burn it. And when you're done burning your incense, Enki's going to come to you and it lets you conjure whatever spirit you want. It doesn't matter whether that's a spirit of a djinn or a leprechaun for wealth or a witch.
I wouldn't do a leprechaun though for wealth.
No, well, whatever.
No, I would do like the Sumerian gods.
Well, yeah, the Sumerian gods, well, because they're like
universal,
extraterrestrial.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're going to be able to reach out across the realms and bring you any power that you want. So you can summon any Sumerian god.
No, this piece is old. This is not new.
Well, yeah,
this isn't something you're going to buy at
it's pretty heavy too.
Walmart or Kmart or wherever.
Any of the marts. Target.
Yeah, Target.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, you're not getting this there. This is old piece.
It's a very powerful piece. And there's some writing on the back here too, or rather some...
Now, I'm going to tell you what I used it for.
Some markings.
I'm going to tell you what I used it for and be up front. I was reading about the missing people in Alaska, where they go to this area and they go away. And this guy, you guys probably have seen the movie about the woman that... did you see the movie about the woman, Steve, where... was it the woman?
I'm not sure.
No. The guy, he was studying the Sumerian language.
No.
And he found that it had to do a lot with UFOs and aliens.
Well, yeah, it's because they
okay, well, that's what I used it for. I summoned, I said, well, see, I didn't know who to summon, to be honest. I didn't know. Like, just like you guys, you're going to like, okay, who the heck do I summon here? Right. So I said, bring me a being that understands the connection between the Sumerian people and the people that live in other galaxies, aliens.
And then what happened?
I got a creature that spoke to me. And the creature basically said that the Sumerian people were DNA related to aliens, to alien beings that lived on, other planets.
Right.
But some of them are not good.
Well, no.
They were not. And I just wanted to find out about the missing people. So I asked, I said, is this whole thing for real? Because some people say the movie was not real. Some people say, it was just like done in fiction and everything. But the movie actually was based on true events.
Right.
Of like a whole nother nature. But like it was true. And I was told that these people that are missing, like some of the people that are missing from that area, but not just that area, like other areas too, that they have been taken by aliens. They are experimented on. And sometimes when they find them, they call them, oh my God, there's a term for them. Angelina Jolie did a movie on it when her son went missing, and the son came back, and she goes, no, it was called something. But they look just like the people that went missing. Mm-hmm. And they are the flesh and bones of the people that were missing, but their minds are different. Because they're alien-minded.
Interesting.
They're alien-minded, and they know how to act and pretend to actually be that person. So that was, like, very interesting. And scary, because who the hell are these people? So we're going to move on to the next piece. What do you have? Why don't we do the spiritual transformation pieces?
Right.
Get those two, yeah. So this piece here...
This is actually...
These are what we call the seeds. So these are spiritual... transformation pieces, and we call them the seeds. This is real green jade on sterling silver.
And this is...
I don't know what that one is, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Some kind of stone.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it is on... it's not dirty. That's actually how it looks.
Yeah, and they're both on sterling.
Yeah, they're both on a sterling silver chain. And when you wear those, they open up the seed inside of you. Those are seed pieces. Now, the seed piece is... what we're talking about is... if you were to have a transformation where it took away all blockages, it took away all negativity, It cleared the third eye, and it opened up your soul to bloom. And that's why they look like butterflies, because when a butterfly first start, what is it?
Caterpillar.
Exactly.
And then a cocoon.
Yep, you go from a cocoon.
And that'll take you through the whole process of being your regular self, through the whole transformation process to open up and spread your wings.
There you go. So spreading the wings. These are also expensive. These pieces are $200 a piece, but if you were to have to go through, say, like the 13 stages or a seed transformation, you're talking a lot of money. And that's another video we're going to get into when we talk about Steve here, his transformation, because he went away for a little while. Mm-hmm. And he's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about you later. So
we didn't give them a price for Enki.
I don't know. What do you think for him? I mean, he's pretty powerful. I'd go $500 on him.
I was going to say $500.
I mean, he really should be more, because I saw that one in the flesh, but other ones I didn't. Like, some spirits I saw in the flesh, some I didn't.
When I used
some
I conjured a being that took me to like a hall of records where you could actually see time passing by. It was beamed towards like this wall in this hidden chamber, but you could see like time passing by like if you were watching on a movie screen. It was phenomenal. It's very, very powerful for me.
So $500 on him, and what are we doing on these? $200 a piece?
200, yeah, for the spiritual transformation.
You pick your piece. All right, what else do we have, Steve?
We have, drum roll please.
Show me. Can we do the garden piece?
We have the garden fairy. This is a long necklace, or you can double it up, however you want to.
It's all glass.
It's all glass beads, green, blue, pink, white.
And something that looks like a moonbeam, like a moonstone, but it's not. Is that it? Is that the one? I think so. But oh, there it is. There's a couple of them. But tell them how to use this in the garden.
So what you do is you just put this around. You put this around.
It's very large.
And what you're going to do is you're going to plant a garden that's big enough to fit inside of here.
They're going to be special flowers, special plants.
Yeah, special flowers, special plants.
Here's actually one of them.
Whatever you feel.
Yeah, there we go.
Whatever you feel spiritually attached to the most, you're going to plant these in here. And it's going to open up a portal. And through that portal is going to come your garden fairy.
And not only that, but your garden fairy, the certain stones on there allow for special moonlight. And the moonlight gives these plants a special energy. So if you're planting things that you can eat, you can be magical every day of the week.
Every single day.
And you only need to lay it there, 2 or 3 days on each spot, and you can just move it. You can just constantly move it.
I would go 3 days.
3 days, yeah. And you move it, and just move it around, do another area, move it around, do another area.
Yeah.
And even if you already have something planted, say you planted seeds a week ago, or you put, seedlings in a week ago, you can just put it around them in 3 days and move it. It's glass. Nothing's going to happen to it. And it's going to work. Great. I've eaten tomato plants from those.
Yeah, cucumbers.
Well, I don't like cucumbers. But
I love cucumbers.
I'll eat anything except for cucumbers and Brussels sprouts. Like, if I eat cucumbers, I'm going to, wash my face with them or something. I am not eating them. I don't know. I never like them things.
Alrighty.
What else do you have here?
So this piece is a Nephilim piece.
Nephilim power.
Nephilim power.
So that's real stone.
Real stone.
Glass, crystal. Don't know if it's sterling. So tell me about the Nephilim piece.
So the Nephilim piece, this piece is actually made from stones that were found in the Cave of Treasures. Oh. The Cave of Treasures, if you don't know.
That's the one main stone there, right?
What's that? Yeah, the one main stone.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, what did I say? Stones?
Yeah, you said stones.
So that one main stone was made out of a stone that was in the Cave of Treasures, and that's the Cave of Treasures that Adam and Eve were able to take their stuff to after they were booted out of the Garden of Eden. God let them take some stuff with them, but not all of it, because, he's a forgiving God. But anyways, this holds one of the Nephilim that were created when the falling angels came down and, well, I don't know how to say it without being crass, but they mated with the humans, and then the offspring were the Nephilim, and the Nephilim had various powers of angels and other celestial beings.
But this one's different in the fact that it came from the Cave of Treasures, and Satan, at that time, there's old books, and they're written in German, and I have them, and they are parts of the Bible that were banned, but it talks about how Satan would come and try to lure them out of this cave. He would try to lure them so he could kill them, and that's all he did. Like, he actually, and people are not going to believe this, But do you know who created mermaids and sirens?
Who?
Satan.
Satan?
Yeah, he put them in a pool of water to try to lure Adam away from Eve. That's honest to God. This is part of the books in the Bible that have been banned. They're a little hard to find them, but I have found them. I found a German edition and an English edition, and I've read all about them. So it's very interesting. If you do your research, some of the things you can find out. So I'm going to stop this, and we're going to go on to our next one, Steve.
Absolutely.
Here we go.